This time of night, it's never
Hang on a
really
minute.
that full up on.
Don't want a copyright strike, yeah. I'll just stop to, I just recorded a 2-hour video explaining what was going on yesterday, which and what I've been seeing all week. So I'm holding that one back. While I've been waiting for someone to come and have a chat with me, should they want to. Yeah, but while they're discussing it all amongst themselves, and this would be the authorities, while we get to the bottom of what's going on that's affecting my health now. So they're going to be taking, possible action against the people making the erroneous complaints and wasting their time setting up all these operations to do this entrapment. And if it's being done from a malicious angle, which is then causing them to waste their resources, time and energy, when they could be sorting out more, or proper serious stuff, then they're going to take action against those people that are doing it. And if it turns out it's over something as simple as a male-female argument, where someone's arguing over a child, and it's nothing to do with what the person's alleging and throwing out there and accusing him of this and that, when it simply isn't the case. If that does prove to be the case, then it'll be that person that gets punished, unfortunately, because it's been affecting my health. It's affecting other members of the family. They're all seeing it now, the same as how I saw it. No, I'm not being paranoid about it. No one's out to get me. This is something that I've been noticing going on all week. It was like a game of Tetris with the police the other day, and I was only going from one place to another to get my food, frozen food, to go in my freezer. Wasn't doing anything wrong at all. Just doing what the doctor told me to do. And going about my normal lawful activities on my mobility scooter. I ain't getting shit for doing it. So, there's someone doing some malicious shit. It's just getting investigated properly now. Now they're all aware of it. So, it's not me dealing with the police, is it now? It's the police dealing with the police now. Like I said. Yeah, discuss your business amongst yourselves. Get to the bottom of what's going on, because I don't need to be fucking playing along with this fucking drama when it's nothing to do with me, and I simply ain't interested in it. Don't fucking involve me in all that nonsense when it could be over something as simple as a fucking man trying to get to see his child, and the woman's fucking stirring up all this fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Which, that's how I'm starting to look at it. Penny dropped the other day about it, and I even said out loud to my son about it. I said, look, you walked into that one, yeah, but you're covered legally because I sent you over there to see your son. Not that son, but the other son. And because you were seen over that way, someone's got jealous and started being immature again. So there's probably been a little toing and froing between the two females. Stampy feet. Right, you're stalking me. No, he's not. I sent him over there to cheer himself up because you kicked him in the head so fucking viciously that he was on the floor. He was fucked mentally from what you fucking put him through. got him all arrested and fucking tried to... Oh, it's patheticness. You know? That's what's been pushing him to the drink. Grow up. You got a narcissist behind it that's pulling the strings of the child to make the child act like that, to hate on the man because she's bitter and lonely. And she don't want the men in control of her daughters. So she's managed to fuck both the men off out of it. Yeah? To draw her children back in again. And when people are trying to say, well, actually, you look at this, and you're never going to be free of it unless you start standing by your man and breaking away from that. Oh, no, right, that's the end of that relationship then, because the woman, the narcissist, just takes hold of the situation and, right, let's get all the men out away from the females. I'll get my son to watch the situation, and if he spots anything that anyone's saying, alerting anyone to the fact that it's me that's causing all this fucking shit amongst their families as well, then we're putting complaints about it and call it harassment. No. We've had the police set on us by erroneous complaints, which is wasting their time, causing us problems, affecting our health. No. You're going to all be dealt with now, if that's the case. So I spoke with the man and I said, you know, can you find out what the fuck's going on here, please? Because it simply weren't the case. And, yeah. Keep that energy calm. But as a man, you know what's going on. I'm not having my son put on remand for whatever she's up to. And whatever the other narcissist behind it all is up to. Right? Because I've got the same people around me here doing exactly the same thing with my life, so I can see what's happening. I can see how people get set up now, so no, you won't be fucking allowed to succeed with that with him or with me now, because the police have been alerted to it and they're investigating their own. And if there's any untowardness going on, they're going to be rounded up, aren't they? As either corrupt or whatever, if they're falling for it, while the whole matter's looked into properly. Because it's got to stop. You know? So, yeah, I've been waiting all day for a video to go up. I've got a 2-hour video waiting to go up, but I'm holding it back at the moment while I give everyone a chance to say, well, actually, this is what's happening now, because they've had enough of it. So he's given us fair warning that that's how he's looking at the situation now, and he's leaving it in the hands of the authorities to get to the bottom of it. So if you've been playing little fucking girl games, you're going to end up in trouble over this one. I'm sorry. You know, that's how her family member's going to turn around and say that to her. And you really need to sort this situation up and act a bit more grown up about it and stop listening to, you know, his mother. I even said to him when they first got together, I said, look, not being funny, I said, like, yeah, I've heard someone's very anti the situation, them going it on their own. But what do parents do in life? They wish their children well and wish them all the best in life, don't they? But someone's not, are they? You know? Because she's lost a lot of money in the whole situation because they're going it alone and trying to branch out on their own. So she doesn't want to lose that, does she? So she's just trying to control the situation. So there was the beginning signs of the narcissism, which I pointed out way, way back to the person. And, he was quite happy to be friends with my son and, now he's got his own family set up. He's sort of, well, he's probably sick of his own missus getting all the negative shit as well. You know what I mean? And it's all coming from the same source, isn't it? So the man's standing back saying, well, he's fucking right. But I'm not sure what to do about it. All I can do is protect my family against any thing that's being said out loud about it. But now I'm aware that the bloke's actually having something done about it. I've got to talk to them as the man and now say, well, actually, girls, mum, stop now. This is what's going to happen. They're looking into it all now, and you've caused so many fucking problems. Just stop it now, because it's all coming back on you now. And it'd be the women that get into trouble for all of that, unfortunately. So, sorry but not sorry, because I've had to put up with all the negative and detrimental effects from all that, while trying to support my own children and guide them right as well, which I'm doing it my father's way of doing it. So, yeah. Karma, right? It's only a 15-minute video. It's 12.5 minutes now, so I'm watching a video by Bert. So Bert don't get worried and think, oh, why ain't he been in my stream for a while? I see he keeps popping these videos up and he's trying to explain this and that, but we need a little bit more context, and then I might be able to help him with a bit of advice or something, if you get what I mean, sort of advice, on how I'd be looking at that situation and playing it safe and cool and avoiding red flags and all that sort of shit, because we're not that far apart in that way of thinking. It's just I haven't had that sort of heavier side of life from my worldly and lifelong knowledge, if you see what I mean. I was listening to some music, and then I put Sammy the Bull Gravano's stream on, and I fell asleep listening to that. Yeah, happy vibe in the chat. Well, I wasn't reading the chat messages, I was just sort of listening to the voices while I was just laying on the sofa with the dogs. Marnie jumped up for a cuddle for a bit just to check on me. None of the boys or girls are pissed or shit the whole time I was asleep. Hadn't in the hallway either, so it makes you wonder what had been going on with the dogs while I was away that made them do that. You know what I mean? Because I've been asleep the same sort of amount of time that I've been out yesterday, so, but didn't have the piss or shit to come back to, did I? But I've been asleep the same amount of time as what I went out for, and didn't get no piss or shit. So what was making the dogs react while I was away, while I was being stopped from getting back here? if you see my point. I was being asked about something yesterday, and I said, because they was going, show us this, show us that, and it's like, well, no, I don't bring that out with me. Why would I bring it out with me? Yeah, just because I've got the same coat on. Yeah. So every time I was turning round, getting distracted and then turning round and seeing someone sitting on my coat, it's like, yeah, okay, so I'll go and sit back on my own coat then. Do you want to move? We've just asked me to see that, and I haven't got it with me. And why are you checking my pockets? Nah, it's not with me, is it? Because I'm not stupid enough to walk out with something like that into a situation that I walked into after that. Right? I've got my pen in my pocket, haven't I? For when I go out in the garden with the dogs, because of the thing that's going on here. Would I have felt the need to take that to a place where I would feel safe? No. Because I would have felt safe there, wouldn't I? I don't have no problems with trust with my family. I'm safe around my family. And they got me back safely last night after showing them what was going on. So, yeah, let's put this video up and the other one from last night, and I'll show you what was going on.